So in this video segment, we're going to show the procedure for recovering a forgotten password before we go to actually sign the athletic waiver. So let's just start the browser up again here and go to the CVA website and click on Online Start Box. And we know we have an account, so I'm going to try to log in. And because in the last segment that I actually said yes to saving the password, the browser knows on this site that this is the username password that I should use. And I could click on login and it will work. But maybe you didn't do that, and you'll be surprised how many users actually forget their password. This feature gets used more than you might expect. So we're just going to clear this out. Doesn't matter anyway. And we're just going to click on I forgot because, simulating that I forgot the password. And well, it says, okay, well, if you've forgotten your password, here's the account recovery. And I got to make sure that I enter that email address accurately, or the recovery email will not work properly. In fact, it should complain that doesn't match the account. In fact, I'll just leave that like that for the moment. Okay. And again, we got that nasty CAPTCHA, and it's barely readable, but 4206. And slide down here a little bit, and you can see that the next step is it's going to send us an email, and we got to do something based on that email. And I've clicked on that, and we get a nice little message says the email has been sent, and we should check for this email, and it might show up in your spam directory, but and if it does, you just make sure that the California Volkswagen Association is marked as not spam. So now we'll go to return, and we're back here, and we should enter an access code. And again, remember my password here, but to get this access code, we've got to go check our email. And again, I'll bring up the site, and this is that message that we got when we created the account. I want to see if I got a recovery, and sure enough, here's a new message from the CVA, and it's saying here's your recovery email. And again, we've got an access code, account recovery code if you wish, and we want to copy this code and go back to the other guy here, and don't put that for the password, put it down here, access code from email, okay, and submit this code. Hey, it says we now know who you are, but since you forgot your password, you got to enter it again, and that's what this is all about, entering that new password. And if you recall, this was the password I want to know, and we'll enter it here. And of course, it's going to ask us to verify that again, and I'm going to paste that in here too, and I can verify my login, and now we're back where we were before. So if you're one of these people that don't save your password in the browser, maybe you would consider using a different scheme, and I would like to propose that maybe you use another application called KeePass, and that's what I'm bringing up here. So this is the KeePass password safe, and it's something that I use personally to save all my passwords. And I strongly recommend you do the same. You can go to the KeePass website, and here eventually it will come up. There's the KeePass, and you can choose the latest release, and you should download that and install it, and you can use it as I like to use it. And the nice thing about this thing is you can put all your passwords in here, In particular, here's Ava's account, and I'm going to actually put that password that we had before, I want to know. And notice I can quickly make that displayed like that. And nice thing about using this is that you can, we'll see it again, I'll use KeyPass again later for a different purpose, but you can see that I can see the what it's for, the username that would be used, and the password. And there's a nice thing in KeyPass that allows you to copy. Let me scoot it up here. So if I double click on this password, you can see it says that you're going to have that password in your clipboard for 12 seconds, and if you don't paste it somewhere, it's going to be deleted from your clipboard, which is a nice feature, right? I mean, we all use cut and paste all the time, but you know, even though you paste, it's still in your clipboard, and KeyPass will put it in your clipboard momentarily, and then when you paste it, then 12 seconds later, it's totally taken out of the clipboard, which is a nice feature. And I could do this copy without actually looking at it, which you'll see is valuable later when we do the demo. So just again to show that in action, I'm going to log out, and again pretend that I don't know my password. So I'll bring up my KeyPass, and I will actually double click bank on that. Whoops, didn't get it quite right. Let's try it again. Yeah, there it goes. And paste. And notice at no time did my password get visually exposed, and I have successfully logged in. Okay, so we'll continue to the next segment where we'll get that waiver assigned.